Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Excuse the fucked up brows and the fucked up hair. I just really wanted to film this video because I'm going to be away for about 10 days because I'm going to go to Germany, so I thought that I would just pre-film these videos. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing the first episode of a new series on my channel, which I'm so excited about because I've been wanting to do this for so long. Basically, I'm not creative. I'm just such an unoriginal person and just not creative at all, so I'm going to be naming this series Tea Talk. I just generally can't think of anything to name this series. I feel like every other week or possibly a month I'm going to be making a video on certain topics that I feel quite passionate about. I'm just such an expressive person. I feel like this series will be a good way to do that. So I made tea, but like it's just dripping everywhere. Oh, it's really annoying me. Just have some chamomile tea and yeah. So today's topic is going to be about love. I figured it would be a good topic to talk about because I'm quite passionate about it, and also because it's Valentine's Day soon, so this way will be a good opportunity to talk about love. I haven't really planned this video out. I don't have a note or a list of things that I want to talk about. I'm just kind of gonna do a stream of consciousness basically. In school I see quite a lot of couples. Now I've never really focused and noticed couples and stuff like love signs. Yes, I do read books, I watch movies, I watch TV shows, and it's made me think so bigly of love. And what I mean by that is I just feel like TV shows, books, movies, most of the time represent love to be something so amazing, so easily reachable. I feel like that's the reason why younger people are becoming or having relationships at such a young age. People that are younger than me are literally like in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that because I feel like when you're young you should do whatever the fuck you want, but it's just really immature. You expect so much due to things that you see online, due to things that you watch or etc. And it's not actually the same as it is in movies. I used to expect so much from love. I used to always want a boyfriend, and it's so stupid because people are so different to how you would think they are. Even their actions or their words don't describe what's going on in their head. For example, in personal experience, I've talked to guys, they don't say what they think. Well, the fact that these 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds are in a relationship makes me question what they view love as, because nowadays younger people are going out for like 2 days and then just calling that love. Like, it's not emotional connection, it's mainly physical attraction. We trick our minds into thinking that physical attraction is mainly most of what it takes to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. We're so obsessed with looking good. I'm gonna talk about girls in this video, but it applies to boys as well. For example, girls feel the need to always look so presentable next to boys just because they feel the need to always look good, because boys expect you to look good. So many young people younger than me that have lost their virginity at the age of 15 and 14. It's just so sad, and it just doesn't come like that. You can't expect to fall in love with a boy just because he's really hot and he asked you out. I feel like social media and just phones in general has made love so accessible, I guess. No one actually really talks to each other in real life anymore, and it just really sucks in my opinion. Teenagers just feel the need to message each other constantly, but when they see you in person they don't really talk to you. It's really depressing really, because if you can talk to someone through text, why is it so hard to express yourself and show yourself in person? Less than 10 years ago, people would call each other on their home phones because they did not have mobile phones that would allow them to text each other so easily or quickly. They would go to their houses and go on actual proper dates and actually talk in person, like meet up every day and talk in person. So dependent on social media and so dependent on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Since when was it so hard to talk to each other in person and actually put effort into a girl or a guy? We don't really care or know how other people are like in real life. We're almost so delusional because Through text, you can't tell how someone is feeling. Through text, you have seconds, minutes, hours to reply. You can't see what the other person is doing or thinking or reacting. It's just so restricting, but we feel like it's the only way to communicate. Also needs to fucking stop obsessing over movies and books and just cringy shit, because at the end of the day, they're not real. Books aren't real, movies aren't real. Everything in movies will happen to you. You can't expect so much shit from unrealistic things. You can't create something that isn't realistic. Because this is real life. In real life, people get hurt, people get angry, people make mistakes, and people need to fucking grow up. Also judge each other so much. I feel like girls or guys just underestimate each other so much. They think that they know someone when they really don't. And that's what sucks, because you get into a relationship, you have a boyfriend, everything is all lovey-dovey, rainbows and daisies, butterflies and penguins, but you don't actually know that person well enough. You just basically made a commitment. When really, 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds, they don't know what commitment is. They don't know what it takes to be in a relationship. And that's why relationships last literally less than a month. You weren't looking at the bigger picture when you actually got into that relationship. I'm not saying don't love anyone, I'm not saying date anyone, but be more open-minded. Girls are so blinded by love. Ugh, it actually makes me roll my eyes. I also want to talk about fuckboys, because now I've only come across a few fuckboys in my life. They are just the most pathetic people I have ever come across. I think fuckboys are so fucking stupid, and they think they are so clever. They think that they fucking rule the world, and it's so sad. I cringe and I shake my head, like, just thinking about it. I mean, how could someone have pleasure into tricking a girl to thinking that maybe you actually like her, or that you might actually have feelings for her? I feel so terrible for the girls that actually go through all this shit because of fuckboys, because they don't deserve it. Because it's all about them. Like, fuckboys are so selfish. Like, they have no empathy, no sympathy. It just makes me angry. We can't help it, us girls, we just can't help it. Girls tend to be more vulnerable than boys, and guys use that as a weakness because they think that, oh, this girl's really fucking vulnerable, I can manipulate them into thinking that I like them and then just fucking use them. Basically play around with their fucking feelings. And it's just... I generally just want to be in a generation where guys and girls just talk to each other in person. Like, they actually make effort into relationships or friendships that, you know, pretend to be someone that they're not. Because I know that deep down, fuckboys are the most saddest boys. I know something must have happened in their childhood that has caused them to be someone that likes to have pleasure in hurting girls. Because at the end of the day, fuckboys are really soft inside, but they just don't want to express it because they just think it's not good to be vulnerable. They think that they need to make other people feel shitty about themselves. I'm just so over it, basically. At this point in my life, I don't think I need a boyfriend. Love is exciting, love is all these good things, love is just great, but not when you're at such a young age that you can't actually experience all of these good things. I want someone that's mature and an actual healthy good relationship that isn't immature. That's what I want. And so therefore I just feel like this age, at this point in my life, I don't need a boyfriend in my life to make me feel loved or to make me feel special, because I am special. I love myself, and that literally is all that fucking matters. Relationships aren't an award, it's not a medal, it's not something that you can materialize. It's literally, at the end of the day, we're all humans, we all have feelings, and we need to appreciate the fact that, you know, we have people. Put effort and stop being so fucking immature. And Valentine's Day is coming up, and us singles may feel a little bit shitty, but if you are single and you do feel very, very shitty, then I just recommend going out, having fun, listening to music, going out with your friends, and just exploring and being spontaneous. instead of staying at home and eating chocolate, which is also fine. But you can do so much more better and you can treat yourself. No one is stopping us, even if it is Valentine's Day. Whoever invented Valentine's Day was probably very, very in love. And that will come eventually, don't you worry.